What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. The Chicago Bears are in such a good spot right now. They have their quarterback of the future, the #1 overall pick, and they have tons of cap space. All of that is a perfect formula for a perfect rebuild this coming offseason. So today, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my very best to get the Chicago Bears team into the Super Bowl with this rebuild today. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. As always, greatly appreciated. Also, I have a football podcast with a few of my friends. If you're interested in me talking about football outside of Madden, link to that's in the description. But Chicago Bears, 29 players, $164 million in cap space, #1 overall pick. Like I said, all of that is the perfect formula to a perfect offseason that they could have. So let's start off with the resigning stage like we usually do. If you look at all these guys right here, look at all these guys. There's not a single one of them I'm looking at and going, okay, I want this guy back. The only guy is going to be David Montgomery. The running back position, David Montgomery did a fine job. They also, of course, have Khalil Herbert, who could be really good for us. But I am just going to bring back David Montgomery to be our running back. He's an 84 overall, very solid. So that's going to be the only guy here that I re-signed. So that's it. We're going to free agency immediately. So $158 million in cap space. Let's go see what we're working with, and let's see what pieces we have. We could also trade a couple guys as well. As we know, this team traded away Roquan Smith. We have Justin Fields at quarterback, Darnell Mooney, Chase Claypool, Cole Kmet. You got Jenkins, Cody Wyatt here. We got Jones, Alex Leatherwood. So overall, I love the weapons. Okay, we need one more wide receiver here. I like Mooney, I like Claypool, but I think neither one of them, I mean, Mooney could develop into a #1, but if we can get like a #1 wide receiver here, that's what I want to do. That's what I would love to do. Offensive line, definitely love to improve it, maybe a little bit. Quarterback, like I said, we're rolling Justin Fields throughout the video. Defensively, this is where I really want to put my stamp on it. We got Jaquan Brisker, Kyler Gordon, that's the pieces going forward. Jalen Johnson, of course. Eddie Jackson, free safety. Right now, he's currently 29 years old. So I wouldn't mind trading away Eddie Jackson for a draft pick or two, to be honest with you. So, like, if we did try to trade him right now, I can go to the offers and see what I get, but a lot of these are always, you know, kind of unrealistic, and I'm looking for draft picks. But the Falcons, kind of interesting one. They would give me Arnold, who is a young left outside linebacker and a 3rd-round pick next year for Eddie Jackson. I actually kind of like that trade a lot. Breece Hall, the Lions or the Jets would never do that. Amon-Ra St. Brown, imagine it would be that imagine it was that easy. But this one actually isn't that crazy. The Falcons, I don't really know what the direction of their team is going to be, but Arnold is a very young pass rushing linebacker. If we could bring him to the team, I would love that. I'm going to do this trade. Let's go ahead and start off. We're trading A. Jackson for a 3rd-round pick in 2024 and Arnold to be a young piece of the puzzle. So now we need a new free safety. But A. Jackson, kind of up there in age. I feel pretty good about that. And now we can have Arnold play one of the edges, which I really like. And hopefully he can become something for us at 24 years old. Really like that addition here. So that is going to be a really nice piece of the puzzle. So going to move him to right in or left in. It doesn't matter too much. And then that's going to be the first domino. And now we need a new free safety, like I said, because we just traded Eddie Jackson. But overall, I feel really good about that first trade. So we got Arnold here, who is backing up Gibson right now, but of course we're going to change that, and then we'll have Arnold and Gibson. We got Jones, and then I wouldn't mind another D tackle. So let's go splurge in free agency a little bit, and then we're probably going to trade down twice in the draft as well. So let me make some offers in free agency. We have a ton of cap space. There's no reason why we can't get a few impact players here. So we've made 5 offers here in free agency. Here are the offers that I have made. We got an offer on Josh Allen, Jamel Dean, Jabril Peppers, Bobby Okereke, and Terrence Steele. These would be all immediate impact players here in Chicago. So we can get all 5 of these guys to start off this rebuild. That would be phenomenal. So we're going to get Jamel Dean, Terrence Steele. We missed out on, I believe it was Jabril Peppers. We did not get Jabril Peppers, which isn't the end of the world. The Jaguars are coming in and trying to steal Bobby Okereke, and then Josh Allen is trying to be stolen from me as well. Michael Thomas goes to Philadelphia. You got like Kareem Hunt out here, but yeah, Peppers is gone. We can definitely address free safety through the draft, so I'm not really worried about it. We can get younger at the defensive back position, so that's fine. But I am going to try to up my offers on Josh Allen and Bobby. I do want both of them, or if there's another middle linebacker I can go for, that's fine too. But Josh Allen, opposite of what Arnold, would be amazing. Middle linebackers, is TJ Edwards still here? Because if he is, I might just go for him. He's gone. Okay, so We might not get either of these guys, which is fine. Like, I'm totally okay with just building to the draft if we can't get like some guys here. So I'm gonna go and offer maybe a little bit more on Bobby as well. So we're gonna have $100 million in cap space to work with if we need to, and we still can make trades as well. So we may not get either. We're the second option on both. That's fine. If they don't sign here, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. We don't get either one, which is okay. So I'll try to splurge in free agency a little bit. Now we can try to maybe use the trade market to our advantage. So I'm probably just gonna head straight to draft night and see what offers I get on draft night for the #1 overall pick. We get a couple free agents, not the best free agency class by any means. I would have loved to have gotten a little bit more, but adding a right tackle and then another corner definitely solved a few problems for us. I love the addition of Terrence Steele. We got Jones on the left side as well. Braxton Jones at 24 years old, so that's really solid. And then center position definitely could use some work. Cole Kmet I like, and then I definitely want a #1 wide receiver in the draft. Defensively, we need linebackers. We try to get Arnold or try to get Josh Allen, and then we try to get a linebacker, but didn't really work out. So I like our cornerback depth now that with like Michael Jamadi, you got Jamel Dean, Jalen Johnson, Vildor, and then Kyler Gordon. So I like that, but we're going to have to do some more. We're not done just yet by any means. I'll see y'all on draft night where hopefully we can like maybe trade down the draft a couple times and then also maybe trade for a veteran maybe on draft night as well. We'll see what our options are. So of course I would not be opposed to just going ahead and taking Will Anderson here or Jalen Carter. Either one would make a ton of sense, but I do want to see what my offers would be for the #1 overall pick. So we got the Vikings, who are willing to give me 2 first-round picks. We got the 10th pick. We can trade down. We can trade down for a pick next year. All right, I don't want to trade down that far. We can trade down to 7 and then get a second-round pick in next year's draft. We trade down to 8. And if I'm going to trade down, so like the Eagles are offering 2 first-round picks in this draft. That's actually kind of perfect. I actually like that trade a lot. Trading down 9 spots, we get another first in this draft and in the Colts. So the best offer by far is this Eagles offer. I would love to edit it a little bit more, though. I can't. Damn, I wish I could edit it. Okay. A 10 and 31 in this draft. I think, honestly, that's looking like the best offer. I'm going to go ahead and do this with the Eagles. So the Eagles, I just gave them the #1 overall pick. Wow. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So I'm just going to go to my next pick, and we'll see if we can get at 10. And then maybe, or we could trade down again. Let's go ahead and see if there's an offer where we could trade down again. Maybe pick up another first-round pick in this draft. I don't want to trade down too far again. We got the Raiders offer me. We could trade down to 15, get a 3rd-round pick in this draft. That could be kind of nice, but that's with our division rival. The Jets, we get 13 and then a 3rd-round pick, so that's also tempting as well. So we got the Colts offer me their 1st-round pick next year. I'm going to make this trade with the Jets, and this will be the last time I trade down, so I'm going to get another 3rd-round pick. And just like that, we're going to go to 13, and we'll take whoever we get. So we trade down twice, which I think is really nice. Paris Johnson goes off the board, and now let's see what our options are. So we got Christian Gonzalez, Bijan Robinson, Anthony Richardson, Peter, Joy Porter Jr., Keely Ringo, Michael Mayer, Jackson Smith. Honestly, kind of look at him, or Quentin Johnson. That could be the perfect #1 wide receiver I'm looking for in round 1. So I'm going to go ahead and take Jackson Smith, also from the same college as Justin Fields, so it's kind of a perfect match. Taking Jackson Smith, not even thinking about it. He'll be our new wide receiver here in Chicago. That should be elevating our offense quite a bit. I think the rest of this draft, we go center on the offense, and then probably the rest is going to just be a defensive draft. So we got Will McDonald, Keon White, Isaiah Foskey, Jordan Battle. We did need a new free safety in this draft, so I definitely need to be looking for that as well. Got Joe Tippmann at center. That could actually be something we should take care of as well. At free safeties on the board, we got like Christopher Smith, Jamie Robinson. I'm going to go ahead and take care of my center position as well. Let's get our franchise center. I'm looking at Joe Tippmann here, and I think that's really tempting. So I'm going to go ahead and go down the board. Wisconsin center, we need a new one. Welcome to Chicago, and we have our offensive line, our offense completely figured out. The rest of this draft is going to be primarily focused on the defense now, so let's make sure we do that. So we need linebackers. Noah Sewell just went 1 spot before me. Would have loved to draft him. We could have had a center here. We got Henry out of Alabama, Jervin Dexter, a lot of good options here. So I'm going to go ahead. Which one do I want? Do I want Jervin Dexter, or do I want the middle linebacker? That is a very good question. I'm going to go with my D tackle, Jervin Dexter. Going to take him here to start things off. That's going to be the first piece of the defense. So welcome to Chicago. Get Jervin Dexter here on draft night. I feel good about that one. Round 331, and we should have, I think, 2 round 3s or 3. I'm not sure. Let's see. We got Deontay Banks on the board, Kayshawn, Colby Wooden, J.R. Brown falling to my lap, free safety, Penn State free safety. We need an Eddie Jackson replacement, so this makes a lot of sense to me. Never drafted this guy before. Got to be a normal dev. I'm not too concerned about normal devs in star developments. Of course, it's great to get hidden development players, but Okay, we don't have another round 3. I thought we did for some reason. Okay. Oh, because Eddie Jackson's pick is next year. Jamie Robinson also here. Brandon Joseph. So I guess I could have waited on free safety. Linebackers is kind of a problem. We have not really drafted or addressed linebackers. So I'm going to go with Owen out of Auburn, and hopefully he can develop into something for us. So field general, middle linebacker. And let's go to round 4 and probably draft another one. Round 4, pick 1. Let's get another linebacker. And would have been really nice to get Bobby Okereke, but man, we didn't get him. That sucks. Javon Cohen, A.T. Perry. You got Cameron Mitchell, Jack Campbell, run stopper. Dylan. We got a couple linebackers here. Ivan. You got Darrell. I'm going to go ahead and look at Ivan Pace here out of Cincinnati. Can maybe move him to one of the other sides. Robert Scott. A lot of good offensive linemen, but Cedric Gray, day 3 projection is a scheme fit. But I'm going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to take Ivan Pace here and have him be... He's got F zone coverage though, so I don't know if I really want to do that. He's got C man coverage. It's not great. It's not great actually. Let's see if one of these other linebackers look a little bit better. Jack Campbell out of Iowa. He's got A zone coverage, so he actually looks a little bit better. So I'm gonna take Jack Campbell here. He's got B man. That should be nice. So we're gonna take Jack Campbell here with our first 4th rounder, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take one last selection in round 4, pick 31, and hopefully we can get somebody really good here, get like an absolute steal, and that will be it for me. So Malachi Moore, Aaron Frost, Brenton Cox, got Marvin Mims, we got a D tackle. Rook out of Clemson. We definitely could use another D tackle. We got Tyler Davis. So give me the Clemson D tackle, and I'll call this a draft for me. So just like that, you know what? Not the best offseason. I will definitely say that for sure. Like, we added some pieces here. I wanted a better offseason than that. Getting Josh Allen, Jabril Peppers, all of them would have been amazing. But overall, felt pretty good about how it went down. Maybe I traded down a little too far with the Eagles, but overall, I feel pretty good about what we got. So offensively, going into the season with Jones, Whitehair, Tippmann, Jenkins, Steele, Cole Kmet, you got Darnell Mooney, Jackson Smith, Dave Montgomery, Herbert, Justin Fields, Claypool, Raheem Jarrett, as well as someone they drafted for me. You got Dugan backing up Fields. The defense side of the football, we got Brown, Campbell, Sanborn. I'm going to go ahead and start Owen. They do have also Brenton, I think, starting there. They got his name blanked out, of course. You got Brisker, Jalen Johnson, Gibson, Jervin Dexter. You got Rook here as well, Jones, Arnold, and Jamel Dean. So it's honestly not too bad. Definitely a young defense. We're going to have to see how much these guys progress. I definitely want to keep adding to this team. A very young defense, though, and we'll just kind of see how things go. I don't expect to make the playoffs this year, but as long as we can just kind of make some strides and maybe be better than we expect, that would be good enough for me. At the end of the season, we ended up going 4-13, and unfortunately, not the season I was looking for. We did go up to an 80 overall on defense, though, which is exciting. Went from a 75 to an 80 overall defense, so that's not too bad. Let's go take a look at the player stats and see what we kind of went with this season. Obviously, pretty disappointing season overall, but I was kind of disappointed with the offseason that we had. Offense was 29th in the NFL. Would have loved to have seen that up a little bit. And defensively, 30th in the NFL. So both sides of the ball, pretty bad. 20-10, though, from Fields. Not too bad. Montgomery, 1,200 yards. Montgomery, 1,200 yards. Fields had 400. Mooney, Claypool, and Jackson Smith, all, none of them 1,000-yard wide receivers, which is a little unfortunate. Sacks-wise, we had 6 from Dexter, 5 from Jones. You got 5 from Gibson, and then Muhammad also had some. Arnold with 2, and then interceptions, 3 from Jamel Dean, 2 from Campbell. So we'll see, if anyone got a star development trade. We'll just kind of see what we need to do. $184 million in cap space, though, so it's not like we don't have cap space to keep adding here. So we're going to have the ability, and we have another extra pick from that Eddie Jackson trade in this draft. So overall, feeling pretty good about where we're at. So offensively, Tippmann's up to star development. Both my tackles are normal devs. Claypool, Mooney, and Jackson Smith, all-star developments, which is nice, and Montgomery up to an 85. Defensively, did anybody step up? Owen went up to star development, which is awesome. Brown is still the same. Dean, Collar, Gordon. Nobody really changed over here, which a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Dexter, only normal dev. Arnold. So linebackers is going to be huge this offseason. We're going to have depth. If we can add like veterans and really good players in front of the guys we just drafted, the depth is going to be phenomenal. So we got Jalen Johnson, Darnell Mooney, Cole Kmet. So those are 3 guys I immediately want to re-sign. So Jalen Johnson, 100% want to go ahead and re-sign some of my youth here. So Jalen Johnson, he wants to play for a new team. I say no. Franchise tag Jalen Johnson. We have plenty of money, so that's fine with me. Darnell Mooney, same thing. I would love to have him back, but if he's going to decline, yep. All right, he's going to decline as well. So maybe we get a better wide receiver, and then Cole Kmet also wants to get paid here, or is a free agent, obviously. And then Mooney, and then Claypool. I guess I should probably bring back Claypool. Gibson, I'm probably going to let go. If I'm going to lose Mooney, then Claypool, I guess we did trade a first round pick for him. So our second round, I guess. And he's going to test free agency as well. So we might need 2 new wide receivers here because apparently neither one of them want to play for us anymore. And yeah, we're going to need some more. Ojamati, I also wouldn't mind re-signing him. So just keep the depth at corner as much as I can. So can we get Michael Jamati? And he's back. Okay. $148 million still in cap space. We're going to have the ability to definitely bring in some more free agents. So once again, running it back in free agency. Hopefully this time we can actually hit on some of our free agents. I'm starting out this offseason with trading for Jerry Jeudy. If we're going to lose 2 of our wide receivers, let's replace it through the free agency, or through the trade market, I should say. Jerry Jeudy coming to Chicago, offering a 3rd and a 2nd next year's draft and a 4th round pick as well in next year, or in this year's draft. So I feel really good about that first trade. Jerry Jeudy, new wide receiver to have with Justin Fields. That way I can more primarily focus on defense in this free agency. I really didn't have to, I didn't really have to want to worry about signing 2 wide receivers. We only need to sign 1 now in free agency. And on the defense side of the ball, like, this team needs a lot of work on defense. So that's where I want to put my primary focus is in on the defense. So maybe 1 wide receiver, but the rest defensive signing. So Josh Jacobs, 98 overall, Tristan Wirfs, Derrick Henry, Chris Lindstrom, Rashawn Gary. That would be amazing. That is going to be my first offer. Rashawn Gary, 100%. Have him on the D-line. That'd be amazing. So Rashawn Gary. I also love the idea of Nick Bosa. If we can get him and Nick Bosa, that would be credible. D-tackle. Let's go see what we got. We definitely need some D-tackles. We got Grover Stewart, Ed Oliver. I mean, if we can add both of these guys, that'd be great. Ed Oliver, 100% want him. So I'm going to be splurging in free agency on some free agents because we need to get some impact players here in Chicago. I was disappointed by our offseason last year. Stewart also might not be a bad idea. We got Nick Bosa. He definitely has interest in playing for us, but I don't know if I want to spend my whole paycheck on Nick Bosa. Middle linebackers got like Miles Jack, Jordan Brooks, Devin White. Oh my goodness, Devin White. He is only an 82 overall, but well, we do have Owen though, so actually I'm not going to go with Devin White. I like what we have in Owen. Or we could move him, we can move Devin White to like outside, which wouldn't be too bad either. So actually, let's do that. Let's go ahead and sign Devin White. He had no other offers, so Devin White, going to make my offer on. So Devin White, and then let's offer on like Jordan Brooks as well. Why not? He doesn't have an offer either. So these could be our linebackers. We have these guys playing the linebackers. I would love both these guys here to immediately help out that position. Free safety also is a big one. Malik Hooker, John Johnson, and you got Micah Hyde. Micah Hyde is a little too old for my liking. Cameron Curl would be a dream scenario, or Isaiah Simmons. I'm going Cameron Curl though. Superstar development. Washington better not let this guy go, and I'm offering that. So I think that's all 5 of our offers. So let's go see if we get all 5 of what we've offered. So we got Rashawn Gary, Cameron Curl, Brooks, Ed Oliver, and Devin White. That would be all amazing players added to the defense. We got Curl, Brooks, Ed Oliver, all accepting. Great. Devin White and Rashawn Gary still thinking about it. I did need 1 wide receiver, and we definitely have some good wide receivers out here. Brandon Ayuk is so underrated that, yes, I would sign me up for that. Brandon Ayuk in Chicago with Jeudy and Jackson Smith. Sounds good to me. I'm going for Ayuk, and then I'm going to keep looking at defense as well. So we got, does Nick Bosa still here? Because if he is, he's gone. Okay. He went to Denver. Nice. Romeo is here. Dana is here. We're looking at getting both our linebackers. We got our free safety and Cameron Curl, so that's great. I think we should just wait on these guys, and then if we need to sign anything else, I will. We got Rashawn Gary, or did we get, we did get Devin White, which is nice. And then I guess, other thing I could have done is maybe another D tackle, but Grover Stewart's gone. I don't really want Fletcher Cox, not Frank Cox. Okay. Let's just wait on these other 2 guys, and then we should be golden. So Rashawn Gary, Ayuk, if we can get these guys to sign, that would be amazing. And we are going to get this defense. That is just an amazing free agency. Exactly the kind of free agency I was looking for last year, and we got it this year. So I can't be too upset now. So if you take a look at the reinvented team that we have Fields, Ayuk, Jackson Smith, Jerry Jeudy, Cole Kmet. Offensive line, pretty solid. Defensively, we got Devin White, Rashawn Gary, Jordan Brooks. I'm going to be moving. We're going to be moving. Okay, we got to move things around here on the defense. We got Rashawn Gary, who's going to move down to the D-line. I'm going to move Cameron Curl to free safety. Yeah, so we're going to move some things around here in this defense. Let me fix all this because there's a lot to move here. And now we're on draft night where we get to pick at number 4. So we get to add another talent to this defense. I need a D tackle in the worst position possible. That's kind of what we're looking at the most. Caleb Williams is here, Dallas Turner. Damon Payne, though, Alabama for me is a no-brainer pick. We definitely need another D tackle. We have You know, or I forget his name now. What, Jervin Dexter. I was about to say Grover Stewart. We didn't sign him. We have Jervin Dexter, but that would just be, like I said, all those guys we drafted last year become depth for us now, which is honestly in such a good position to be in. We have Clayton Smith, Evan Pettis. Honestly, wouldn't mind another tight end outside of Cole Kmet, so I'm okay with that. That's going to give Justin Fields another tight end to throw to, so I love that for us. And then we go to round 3, pick 4, which this might have been from the Eddie Jackson trade. No, this is going to be our own pick. What am I talking about? Jamal Allen, Commanders, take a running back, and then you got Daniels, another D tackle, another wide receiver, another running back, Floyd Conley, got Oscar Shade, Steven Person. Steven Person always somehow turns into a superstar X Factor, so sign me up for that. That's great for me, and then that will be my draft. So overall, really nice. We went out and we got a really good offseason this time. The first offseason, somewhat disappointing, but this one I feel great about. So once again, recap of the offense. This hasn't changed much. The only thing we did was add Evan Pettis behind Cole Kmet. On the defense side of the football, we got Damon Payne on the D-line with Ed Oliver, Jervin Dexter, got Rook, Arnold, Rashawn Gary, Jamel Dean, Cameron Curl, Devin White, Brooks, Owen, Jalen Johnson, got Michael Giamatti, Kyler Gordon. So I'm feeling really good about that. Jaquan Brisker, I didn't mention him as well. So this team to me should be a playoff team. It all depends on Justin Fields, obviously, but I think we've given him enough weapons that Judy, Ayuk, Jackson Smith, also Raheem Jarrett, not to mention we added another tight end and got, you know, Montgomery, Khalil Herbert. So this team to me should be a playoff team in the NFC North. So hopefully this team comes out, has good simulation. I'll see y'all hopefully in the playoffs. Not only did we make the playoffs, we went ahead and won the NFC North at 12-5 over Detroit Lions, who went 10-7. Unfortunately for us, our first round matchup is the Dallas Cowboys. So, you know, I don't like playing the Cowboys when it comes to this game. I wonder if we would have beat Seahawks in week 18 if we would have had a bye. I don't really know what the Panthers have, I guess. I don't know what their record was, but man, it would have been nice to have a bye. But let's go take a look at the stats and kind of see what went right for us. So offense was 9th in the NFL, which is phenomenal. You love to see that. Defensively, I added a lot to that defense, and it was 4th in the NFL. So both sides of the ball, top 10, 34 and 15 from Fields. Montgomery, much better season, 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. Actually had a 1,000-yard wide receiver this time with Ayuk, and you had Jerry Jeudy, Cole Kmet, Montgomery, Raheem Jarrett, Evan Pettis only had 4 receptions. Would have loved to see him get a little bit more involved. But defensively, sacks-wise, we added Devin White, 11.5 sacks, Rashawn Gary, 11.5, and Dexter rotationally got 11.5 sacks, and Oliver was 6 from Arnold. So interceptions, 6 from Jamel Dean, amazing, and then 2 from Brooks, 1 from Cameron Curl. We only had 9 interceptions all year. That's a little disappointing, but whatever. So let's go ahead. Actually, only 3 players intercepting the ball all season is kind of weird to me, but regardless, we're jumping in, playing the Dallas Cowboys. Hopefully come out and beat the Cowboys, and you know what? Go on to the next round. So here we go, going up against the Dallas Cowboys, wild card weekend. Let's see if Madden favors the Cowboys like usual. Of course, they go up 7-0. We are going to respond with a touchdown, though. Can we get a stop? Nope, they're going to score again. Can we respond? We do with a field goal. Can we take the lead here? We do, 17-14. That's great. They take the lead back. So this is going to be a back-and-forth offensive type game. 21-24, we get an interception. You're going to go up by 10. That's a great sign. 21-38, and we're going to be up 20 here in the 4th quarter. So as long as we hang on to the lead, we should be moving on to the next round. If you can beat the Cowboys in this game, you might be able to just win a Super Bowl. So that is a good start to the playoffs. We're going to the divisional round. And now we get another NFC East opponent going up against the New York Giants here at MetLife Stadium. Would love nothing more to get out of here and go to the NFC Championship. They got Jane Dengus on the Giants. They're going to go up 14-0 on us. And 7-14, 7 and fumble recovered. Can we go tied up? Yes, we can. 14-14, 21-14. Gene Dangus once again punts it, which is fitting because Bengal is actually a Giants fan. So I'm sure he'd love to see that, even though he definitely doesn't watch my videos. But 35-28, 35-31, and we're going to go 38-31. Can we go ahead and beat them here at 41-31? That's a great sign. And we might be moving on to the NFC Championship. That should be all she wrote. And just like that, we got the Bears in the NFC Championship. And now we head back to Soldier Field and we welcome in our division rival, the Detroit Lions. So this is the future right here, the Bears and the Lions. All right, they signed Derrick Henry, not to mention, by the way. So, yeah, that's kind of intimidating. We'll see how this goes. It is a snowy game, which is kind of perfect for a guy like Derrick Henry, but we're up 7-0. That's a great start. They are going to get a safety and a touchdown, which is, okay, interesting. 16-7. We're going to get a touchdown here. Interception by Jordan Brooks. Can we go take the lead? We do not. We get another stop. Can we go take the lead here off this interception? We do. 21-16. Lions are going to take the lead back by 1 point. Can we take it back from them? 22-24, 25-24, 2 minutes, 27 seconds left on the clock. Let me come out here and let's go get the touchdown. Actually, they're going to run 3 deep. I'm going to run it with David Montgomery. If you're going to play 3 deep coverage, I should be able to gain a lot of yards. And just like that, we're going to get some really good yardage on there. So if you want to play 3 deep, that's fine with me. I'm going to keep running the ball on you with David Montgomery, and we should be able to gain a lot of yardage here. So didn't get too much there, but we do get some positive gain, and we're going to be going to the 2-minute warning. Might be able to just run Montgomery downfield the whole way, but let's just play our offense. So whatever works is going to work. So let's go slip screen. Let's go slip screen. They've been playing man 3 deep, but ooh, Judy is in press coverage right now. 4 verticals. Maybe I can find Judy or even Jackson Smith, depending on what the safety does. It's not there. I'm going to give it to Cole Kmet. That's underthrown. Wow. Wow. That was a weird play, but you know what? Worked out for me. I got hit as I threw it, and that just kind of worked out. I'm going to look at read option now with Fields. Let's see what Aiden Hutchinson decides to do. He's going to go at Montgomery. Let's just make sure we don't fumble it. I'm going to slide, and that's going to be a flag on, I don't know if that's Chris Barnes or whatever, but that is going to be, wait, is that not? Oh, I thought that was going to be roughing. I thought that was going to be unnecessary roughness. Wow. Okay. I thought I got hit. I was about to say, I've never seen them call that, but not complaining if they're going to call it. All right. So we can take the lead here with a field goal. So let's just kind of take down the clock a little bit and, you know, just make sure we, you know, gain some yardage here. So that's going to be, Lions are going to call a timeout. And actually, if the Lions want to keep calling their timeouts, we're just going to keep running the football on them. Montgomery gained 6 yards on that one. So if we can average 6 yards a carry here and get a first down, that would be phenomenal. Offensive line's blocking well. Just like that, we gain another good yardage there. 3rd and 4, though. Do I run it again? I think I will. I think I'm going to run it again. 3rd and 4. I'm going to believe in Montgomery to go pick up 5 yards. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling this is going to work. It's not going to, and we're going to get stopped here. But now I can take 4th and 1. And now we can take our field goal and just kind of roll with the field goal. And then we can just trust our defense to get a stop. And we paid our defense a lot of money. So I believe in the ability for my defense to go get a stop. So I'm okay with this. We feel good about that. And now we can go get a stop on defense. That's exactly what we need. So let's go play all defense real quick. And let's make sure we can get a stop. If we can get intercept Jared Goff, stop Derrick Henry from, you know, running all over us, that's what we need to be. I'm going to use their Jordan Brooks here. Almost said Dylan Brooks. That's the wrong sport. They're going to, ooh, it didn't let me change to him, man. That would have been a diving interception. That could have been game over. Oh, well, it is what it is. All right. We're going to go strong safety blitz, bring some pressure. Let's see if this will, you know, rub Jared Goff, get him some pressure. We're going to look at, ooh, they're going to throw it. Okay, great interception. He caught that, didn't he? Wow, what a ball. What a ball. Okay. I don't even know what play I just clicked. Wow, they're going no huddle, and now they're in field goal range already. They have no timeouts, though, so if we can get them out of field goal range, that would be probably exactly what we need to do. I'm bringing a blitz. Can we get them out of field goal range? That's interception. No. 3rd and 6. Wow. Okay. I want to bring pressure like 100%. This is actually, no, we won't bring pressure. That's too risky. Right now, they're on the edge of field goal range. This would be a deep field goal attempt still, and I can ice them. So maybe that would work out in my favor. They're going to run the ball, which I understand they're going to gain. Okay. I got to call a timeout here. I got to stop the clock. So we call our timeout. And now, did we ice them already? Yeah, so they're already iced. 17 seconds left. We'll have some time to drive downfield to get in field goal range and have 2 timeouts. So maybe he misses it as well. We blocked the kick. We blocked the kick. We can go ahead and return this for a touchdown. And oh my goodness, let's go, baby. That's exactly how you end a playoff game. We're going to end it off. Wow. Michael Ojamati, we blocked the kick. And that is going to be your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the Super Bowl. And now we draw the Cincinnati Bengals here in the Super Bowl. Let's come out here and see if we can win our bowl for the Chicago Bears. We are going to go up 7-0. 14-0 lead would look beautiful here, and it's just that. The Bengals only went 9-8, so they could get back in this game, though. So I'm not going to speak too soon. We're going to go up 21-3. That's looking good so far, boys. 28-3. I think it's safe to say, unless we're the Atlanta Falcons, that we might have won this game. Hopefully we're not the Falcons, though. 6-35, 6-42, and just like that, we have done everything possible to get the Bears to the Super Bowl, and we did just that. And we won it on top of that. So, boys, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. That is going to be another Super Bowl victory here in my agenda records, I guess. But thank you guys for watching. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.